Welcome everyone back again at the weekly Vertical EMA, the place where we take you guys through the latest updates, the place where you can ask the team questions straight away, the place where we share all the excitement around vertical AI and everything around it. And this week we have a super interesting EMA because it's going to be the first EMA where we have one of our partners all coming on and telling a bit about their projects. Just because we just love them, we work with them, and because we see a future collaboration with them. And of course, we care about our community, we care about our partners, so we like to always give them the stage as well. So yeah, that's super interesting. We're gonna wait up a little bit with that. Just to give you guys a little updates about Vertical as well, because some of you come here for those updates, and we're gonna get them here in a second. So, guys, the beta testing has been going on. Everybody knows this. We've shared some interesting insights. Obviously, anytime when you launch a new product, especially in the beta stage, you're going to run into some issues. But luckily, we've already managed to tackle them. And we are soon going to start the second phase in the beta testing again with our beta tester. We gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of insights, and a lot of great feedback from the beta testers. And honestly, that's exactly where you do the beta for, right? It's not about the issues you have, it's about how you solve those issues and how you handle them again in the next improved version. So that is super interesting. We can't wait to gather the next flow of feedback in and make it even better. And we already discovered some very good use cases that are applicable for a lot of other people's besides our beta testers. So stay tuned, working hard. Team is working over hours on this. So yeah, keep updated on this. And also, of course, for the stream, we said it last week, but this week we are going to be pushing a major update to the stream, which is going to be focused way more on the functionality of the stream, which is a great strategy in our opinion because it's nice to have AI models, but if the functionality through the UI is low, you cannot pull the most value out of it. So we're really focusing on increasing the functionality of our stream, and we are going to focus on four different corners. I said it before, we are going to be focusing on the text generation corner, the image, the video, and audio generation corner. And these corners are like one user interface where you can use multiple models at the same time. You can set things like aspect ratio, theme, and all sorts of fun, interactive, new functionality features that we've integrated. And we're super excited to push this to production for you guys because we've seen explosive growth already on our stream. As you all know, last week we announced it. We have reached over 10,000 registered users and are still counting. It's going up exponentially, and we think that with this new push, we are going to see adoption even growing faster. So, super excited on that side. And of course, we have all the main things going on. We have the in real life event, the side event that we are hosting in Dubai during Token 2049. And we are already preparing for the next in real life events. We see this as a great addition to our marketing strategy, our PR, to be out there talking to the community, showing our faces, interacting with other builders in this space. And we can be more excited to meet everyone. So a lot of amazing stuff going on behind the scene. But without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to Vladimir, the founder of AlphaCake. We are going to be diving deeper into the person behind the meme because the AlphaCake AI model, the meme generator, has been the most popular model on our platform in the past 4 weeks. And we are just super curious to the man behind it. And um, yeah, so without further ado, man, Vladimir, how are you doing,
Hello.
buddy?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. It's so awesome to be here. You're like so energizing, Mark. I'll just keep. It's awesome. Everything that your community made with our models. We are just getting started. We have like a huge queue of models that will be like slowly adding the vertical
Mm.
platform. Yeah, before let me just like quickly introduce myself. So I'm Vladimir. Yeah, I'm founder CEO of AlphaCake AI. I have trained my first AI model over 10 years ago, and since then I was working on a lot of different things on AI for large scale code analysis, image and video generation, um, astrophysics, and now working on creating like custom infrastructure uh, layer for crypto. And
Nice. So a true
yeah,
big brain.
I'm trying to like I was like throughout my whole career I was trying to like combine both like academic stuff like big brain stuff and research like hands-on stuff. So I was like publishing scientific papers. Some of my research was like mentioned OpenAI blog post a few years ago. This year we like presented our like AI research from AlphaCake at NVIDIA GTC. Yeah, we are like working more on like creating uh, protocols for different kinds of like crypto projects. Yeah, be
Hmm.
it AI platforms like you, be it like vertical, be it some ecosystems, be it meme coins, trying to connect them all together and like create this value that everyone uh, can benefit from. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, connecting them all together, that is the way to go. That's where you can add value, right? So they said we talked to each other before from the first moment that I talked to you. I already understood that you are a big brain guy. You've done such amazing things and you have a great track record. But I'm still curious, right? Like what made you start building on that meme generator? Like how did it go about?
Yeah, I always like memes, and I think like one rule that I figure out for myself is that like if you figure out how to make your like what you're doing like enjoyable for yourself, your productivity will just like grow like 5x or maybe 10x. So like yeah,
Exactly.
we have this task. We need to like custom AI models for crypto. Like how I can like make the whole process more like enjoyable, funny, interesting for everyone, including myself, including the development.
Hmm.
And it was like one of the ways to go. Yes, for this specific model that we are like talking about, that we call like just meme model, or sometimes like fortune model. Actually, it's like very relevant given like all the news regarding fortune. That's like their closure, like controversy, etc. What we did, we like got probably like 1,000 or so the best memes from fortune, like manually like
Mm.
labeled all 1,000 of them, like all those like Pepes, Wojaks, etc. Then yeah, like trained a series of um, image models on it, like picked the best one, the one that has the most like soul, I would say. So like
Mhm.
it doesn't feel like those like superficial digital art. It feels like more like bootlegger stuff that people like do with Microsoft Paint just for their own fun. That was like
Mhm.
the key idea. So we trained it. Yeah, so like spoiler alert, we are like preparing V2, and of course it will be like available on the vertical soon. And yeah, it was awesome to like to get all this feedback from everyone, from you, from like users on our side, that everyone loves it. Feel like that's like a great feedback. We know we were like on the right track.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
it's very interesting what happened like to fortunes, like they are like unavailable. I'm very curious where like all this creative like meme community will go. So of course like on fortune there's like a lot of different things, some of them not so funny, like not some memes, but yeah, like there's like a huge this part of like just creative people who like making cute images and
Yeah.
funny images.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we have like a huge archive, multiple thousands of images that we collected
nice.
since we released V1. Yes, like we are like working on V2. We have like some
And
more stuff that will like deploy to vertical as well.
Mhm.
what
And
is one? Just a quick question. What is the?
Yeah.
Maybe you can say, maybe you cannot say it. But what
Yeah.
is one big upgrade you're going to do to V2 compared to V1?
There are like multiple stuff. More characters, first of all, because there are like a lot of, yeah, it's I, I mean like there's uh we have, so like the current model is like really great at making Pepe, but like if you like dive deep into all this like meme lore, there's like Pepe, Wojak, Vivejak, Threadvive, Chadjak, Sidejak, uh, like Chad, Chud, etc., etc. The list could go on. So like our like first model, it was like centered about the most popular characters, but there's also like
Mhm.
people aside from people like Apu. There's like a lot of them. We can continue this forward.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like we are not like now focused Gondola. Yeah, so like we are now focused on those like niche characters, and we also like focused on like making text high quality, like multi characters. So like it could be like more than like a lot of different characters in wireframe that's like generating it is a
super
challenge.
interesting. Super
Yeah,
interesting. Can't wait to have it on our platform and see what our own community thinks about it. Hey, and when you talk a little bit about, training those models. I
yeah,
talked with you before. You use fine tuning for that, labeling the images. Obviously, we just launched the beta, our no code studio for fine tuning. And obviously, this is like a perfect use case example for what is capable when you fine tune these models. But
yeah.
as you've been in the trenches, as you are familiar with, sorry, the traditional way of fine tuning, like what are the things that you think that other people should be aware that is currently pretty tough while fine tuning in traditional methods? And why you think that having like a no code tool like the Vertical Studio is could be beneficial?
Yeah, I think one item that's like really overlooked right now is like data labeling. So like very often right now when like especially like during like using automated tools, um, it's rather easy to find with like good enough mod architecture and use some like standardized automated labeling and get some results really quickly. But like if you are willing to like do an extra step to like crank like more quality, crank like more fidelity, variety, more accuracy from your model, I would say like the key thing to focus on is like data labeling. So yeah, use
Hmm.
automated labels first, but then like spend a few like minutes or hours depending on the size of your data set, and then like try to like to edit those labels yourself, adjust them depending on the
Hmm.
situation. Usually like this is the most impactful thing that you can do. It's like I mean like it could be like pretty boring, but it will pay off.
Yeah, and I fully agree on you with that, right? I mean, if you don't have quality data and if it's not properly labeled and in the right format, you just can't fine tune, right? You need proper data, proper labeling, and quality labeling in there. And doing so usually requires opening up the some doc files, doing some complicated structures, etc. And it's a good point that you're making because we realized this also early on. The data inputs needs to be intuitive, needs to be easy, and you need to be
Yeah,
able to adjust it very fast without going through the whole file. So I'm fully agree with you on that. So last time when we spoke, you talked about Fractal. I'm not sure if I
yeah.
pronounced that correctly. Like I heard that it powers everything that AlphaCAC does, but can you tell us a little bit about what Fractal is?
Yeah, Fractal is all like custom knowledge graph. That's the system that we presented at the NVIDIA GTC last month. It was like almost, I think it was March 17th. So it's like almost 1 month. Um, it's the system that combines like all the data points we have, both like on-chain and off-chain data about crypto. So it's like, yeah, it's like smart contracts and like trading like stats numbers, but it's also like fortune beast threads. You know, here like now when like fortune is down, we are like figuring out what to do with this. It's like crypto Twitter posts, it's news, it's documentations from different libraries. It's like Vitalik Buterin's blog, all these kinds of information that we like organize this one like structure, and the idea is
Hmm.
that like we organize it in a special way that handles like incremental updates and redundancy really well, because for example you have like you have like tariffs and their impact on crypto, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have picked something bullish. Well, uh, what else? So like, if, for example, you have like one event, and usually this event like generates a bunch of data sources, and like if you like take a look at each of those like documents, like 80% of information is the same, and like let's say 20% is in every document is unique, and you need to somehow to like figure out what's overlapping, what's unique, like how to structure it. And for example, like a couple of days later you get like a new like data source on this topic, and you need to somehow like update information you already have. That's like the goal that
Mhm.
we are solving by leveraging this knowledge graph. And essentially what it does, like, yeah, your AI model is up to date, it knows what's happening in crypto right now, and it's like aware not only when you are like, that's also was like very surprising thing for us, but very cool as it turned out. Initially the reason was to make use it for crypto research, but even for such thing as making memes, like when you're making a meme, you want it to be relatable. You want it to be based on the current context, what like people are thinking, discussing right now, what's happening right now. And if you're like using AI whose like knowledge cut off what was like a year ago, of course it won't be able to like to figure out what we're referring to. And by leveraging this graph, knowledge graph, we solve this issue. We make
Nice.
sure that like, yeah, whenever like you generate a meme about like Trump or GD Vance or like whatever
Mhm.
else, you figure out that like model will understand why you're doing this, what's like the cultural reference, what's the context.
It's amazing. And I really feel that you are very passionate about this. And I can clearly understand why NVIDIA invited you to their event and to talk about it. That's actually a great accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Hopefully NVIDIA invites Vertical in the future too. Who knows?
Yeah,
But that's
I
great,
have
man.
a
That's great. So
yeah,
yeah,
it
I
was
have
my
yeah.
first. Sorry.
Okay. One at a time, guys. Come on. Hit it. Go for it.
yeah, no. So you know, in the interview we did with you, which we published yesterday on our website, you know, you talked about a few other things, and one of them is the Magic Gateway Protocol, which you
Yeah.
have a lot of secrets about. You cannot tell it, but you mentioned, hey, it might be on Vertical Stream soon. Um, can you give us a little tip of the iceberg, Vladimir, on
Yeah,
what this is?
yeah, it's directly related to what we like talked to in the very beginning about like connecting those different ecosystems. So like originally, like at Alpha KK, we started like making like custom AI solutions for each project, and we did it kind of like in isolation. So yeah, we have like bread, we built something just for bread. We have Pudgy Penguins, we built something just for Pudgy Penguins, and like it continued like for some time. And then like we are like realizing that like actually there are like ways we can connect all those custom AI solutions and like connect maybe like other tools and connect like UI platforms, end user platforms like Vertical Studio to each other. And this way,
Mm,
like figure out what are like the hidden like synergies that we can use.
yes.
And that's what the Magic Gateway Protocol is like supposed to do. It's supposed to like take those like very different crypto like entities, be it like some specific tools, be it some like mini coin communities, be it like the platforms like Vertical AI, and like combine them together and make it like like make it possible to like
Yeah.
accessible
And
one from each other, like through this protocol. Yeah, so we'll see soon. Yeah, I didn't. So like for viewers, I didn't tell guys about this like much yet. It's like our ideas like we are like still working like on our private prototype, so they don't know. But like I'm pretty sure like you will see it on Vertical AI as well, like quite soon.
you heard it there first, guys. The Magic Gateway Protocol, the creme de la creme of the founder of Alpha Cake, will soon be integrated in the Vertical platform. Can't wait for it, man. It sounds amazing. Um, all right. So just wondering, man, like what's next for Alpha Cake? Like what can we expect on the vertical stream soon? Are there any sneak peeks that you can give us or any, information for our community? Um, yeah,
Yeah,
what they can expect soon.
yeah. So like more models. So like more like universal, like so like there will be more memes. They'll be like, yes, we just say they'll be like major gateway protocol integration. It will be like a complex multi-stage stuff, but you will like see first steps, I think, like rather soon. There will be probably something related to data analysis as well. So, like as Mark said, there are like a lot of stuff when it comes to AI. There's like images, there's like text, audio. We don't handle like audio. We don't handle video that well as much. We have some prototypes, but it's low priority for us. But like text and images, yeah, there will be like a lot of new stuff related to it.
Maybe
Interesting, man.
you were talking about the big updates in stream, about the image corner and about the video corner. Maybe we can introduce a meme corner, right? Everything surrounding
Yes,
memes.
yes.
Let's
Big
see what we can do there.
collaboration. Alpha Cake. Man, I just love you, man. You're such a big brain. You go in such deep depth in the technicals. Probably for a lot of people here, some things that you said were like Chinese, but it just showcased how much knowledge you have on you, man. Super excited, and I mean, very grateful to keep working very closely with your team and the interesting
Likewise.
stuff that will be coming up. Vladimir, well, thank you, man.
Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
you enjoyed this interview.
Absolutely.
We did it. We did for sure. And well, we'll probably see you another time in the future when we
Yeah,
make
I'm talking. I'm
progress.
talking. Yeah, we are going to talk in 2049 as well. So yeah, let's meet
Good
there.
stuff, man. Good
Very
stuff.
nice.
Well, we're shaking each other's hand over there and go into deeper depths. And well,
Absolutely.
again, thank you, man. And
Thank you very much.
stay tuned, and we'll just finish up the EMA. We'll stay here because usually, no, keep him, keep
Oh,
him.
sorry. Sorry about that.
I just wanted to see if there's anyone in the
Yeah.
community that has any questions directed to Vladimir. We want to give people the opportunity to ask the man behind the meme some questions if they do. Because usually our community is super interested. Let's see.
Let's see if there's any questions coming up.
Well, you either were very clear, Vladimir, or people are just too intimidated by your knowledge.
Yeah, we can do like more Degen style like next time.
Nah, man. I love it. I love it when people.
Oh,
Oh,
Mark is gone.
that's where Mark left. No, yeah. So no, it was we loved it this format, right? Which was really nice. Do you have any, questions for us, or you've been using Stream? Maybe one more small thing on what you sorry I'm trying to add Mark to the scene again.
Yeah,
One
no worries.
you've been working on, working with Stream, being on Stream. What is one of the things, functionalities that you really like, and that really caught your attention?
Yeah, I guess like as developer, I just like how little friction it required. It's just like easier to
Hmm.
onboard. It was like just so seamless. It was like really nice, really pleasant to work with. And yeah, there's like a huge opportunity to scale. So yeah, if you're also like another AI developer in the field who is like looking for this, just know that it's very easy for you to
Yeah,
get started on vertical. Yeah, I see Mark is trying to like reconnect.
yeah, for
Reconnect.
sure. I think he's a network issue. So, guys, if there's any questions, right, and now's the time to ask anything about the memes. You've done the contest. I think we will also launch a big contest when new models arrive. Just a finishing question, right? I'm getting in. What is your favorite meme? I'm just getting one from the community.
Oh, they're like the list is constantly like updating. I guess like the latest one. Um, I'm not sure if I can like like to mention it on stream. So like I guess it's the one that will definitely will add to, like vertical AI soon. Um, Actually, there are like okay, sorry, there are like so many of them. It's like one of them that you could try on vertical right now, and I can like maybe share the prompt as a follow up. Is actually let me check the history to be sure. Uh, Open Vertical Studio, like open our meme model, and then write uh, comic with 4 sections in bubble text, then like insert any name of character like anime girl, pet, or
Hmm.
whatever, explains how to, and then like whatever it is. like how to make a pipe bomb, how to create your own GPU, etc. It's like really funny. It creates those comics. Text is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
always very perfect. We are working on this, but like I was thinking we need to train like a separate model to do all those kinds of comics. But like after some prompting, turns out it works out of the box. So like
And
yeah, I suggest you try, and it's like extremely fun. So like I thought I knew
it's
everything about like
yeah,
this like meme for show model. I tried it and it just like opened a new dimension for me. Yeah, just try it like comic format
cool.
for sections.
Good
We will
stuff.
definitely try it, and please share the prompt afterwards with us so we can share it with the community.
Absolutely.
Nice. Not sure what happened here, guys. I clicked on a random button and I was out, and but I'm back. All right, guys. I think that we are ending the coming to an end of the EMA. I don't see. Oh, wait. We have a question of our spots. What are the future plans of marketing? The most favorite question in Web3.
Yeah, I guess we are
So
waiting like yeah, sorry.
I'm not sure if it's directed to Vertical, but and Vladimir, but well, let's answer it both. Vladimir, go for it first.
Yeah, I guess like Token 2049 is the biggest stuff. We both will be there. We both like try to like leverage all those opportunities, like find new connections, expand our network. I guess everyone kind of like waits for what will happen with the market right now because like when everyone is so bearish, try like start like cheer, like star market is a little bit like weird. So of course it will have the effect, but like people can like misunderstand you a bit. So I guess like everyone right now they're like looking at each other and see like okay, so like when we'll like start recovering.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still optimistic about the market. I'm not supposed to talk about it too much, but I think that the terrorists are just creating leverage, and eventually all the deals will fall, and then everybody becomes optimistic again. And we
yeah,
just got to keep building, creating value,
Absolutely.
and building cool stuff for our communities and growing our businesses as well, right? Because just like AlphaCake, just like a Vertical, we are so much more than only our token. And I think that the growth numbers speak for ourselves.
yeah,
Vladimir, you probably have some amazing growth as well, but I think that our marketing is paying off quite well in terms of business. I mean, we're over 10,000 registered users. We're pushing updates. We're integrating cool people like Vladimir all the time. We're organizing in real life events. We're having partnerships with very um, phenomenal companies like Edge. We're an integral partner of Cash. We have another big company coming very soon that we're also doing a side event during another in real life event that will tell you guys a little bit more when everything is concrete. So yeah, we're we're all over the place. We're doing marketing in Web3 and in Web2, sustaining the community. But in the end, the market is something we can never
yeah,
influence. But
yeah,
hey, I see a bright future ahead, and that's what we're betting on, and that's where we keep delivering and building value for eventually. Well,
yeah.
um, Vladimir, thank you again for
Thank
jumping
you.
in. It was a
Thank you
great
for having me.
pleasure having you here. Guys, I'm going to finish it up here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in again at the weekly Vertical EMA. I wish everyone a great day, a great evening, and we see each other again in the next one. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Cheers.